Last year, my dad won in '98. The old Reebok. I wore it for good luck today. It worked.
Yeah, right?
What do we have?
I'll let you wait. I'll wait.
Oh, those stats?
We had 20 first downs. There's 21. Man, it was close statistically. Total offense, they had 397. We had 393.
I'm just gonna put that.
We ran more plays than they did.
Ready to go?
They were good. That's a good game.
We had 131. Jake, you had 131 rushing.
All right, good go.
Coach, can you introduce your players?
Okay.
And then just a brief statement, and then they'll ask you a few questions.
Okay, to far left, Jacob Weaver, senior quarterback. Dylan Kopp, senior right tackle and played defensive tackle. Ethan Holzhauser, senior linebacker. And Isaac Lopez, senior linebacker.
Now, the opening statement. Just a brief statement.
Oh, just extremely proud of this team. This is, and everyone's been saying it, what an interesting year 2020 has been from start to finish. These captains, my entire senior class, just took it upon themselves that this was going to be the goal. This was going to be accomplished, and they just worked their tails off all summer long, throughout the season, ups and downs, adversity type games, injuries, all the things. We just kept battling and battling, and for this football team to finish 14-0, I just couldn't be prouder of this football team. No team in Helias history has ever finished a season holding the state trophy with an undefeated record. So this is a legendary football team, and we talked about that throughout the season. Be legendary, be remembered. Establish that standard of Helias football that others will aspire to live up to. And these, led by these guys in particular, and our entire senior class, we were able to get that done. And what I thought was a great high school football game tonight. Very well played. Two really good teams going at it. And that stop we made in the third quarter, which turned in some points for us. I guess that was a fourth quarter stop that turned in some points. That was the difference in the ball game. Hats off to MICDS, a great football team. But tonight was Crusaders night.
To get the history of that sweatshirt once again, and today is your dad's 80th birthday.
It's my dad's 82nd birthday today.
82nd.
And I've kept the sweatshirt because this was the sweatshirt that we wore in the 1998 state championship game. So it's 22 years old. I just kept it in my closet, and I saw it today, and I wear it from time to time. I just thought, hey, I'm just going to wear this thing. Last time I wore it in a football game, we won a state championship up at the Edwards Jones Dome in my dad's last year, and I just put it on just to kind of have that little good luck charm. And he's been a great role model for me, and a great coach and a legendary coach at this program. And I know I speak for all the coaches. We work every day just trying to live up to that standard of a class football program, a competitive, a winning football program, and these guys certainly exemplified that.
When we talked last week, you said your goal coming here, taking over this program, was to get Helias back up to that top spot. What does this mean for you? I mean, to do it on your terms and have such a great season.
Well, when I came back 3 years ago, it was with that mission to rebuild this program back to where it was. And the first year we built a foundation. Last year we improved to 9 wins, and we really thought with the nucleus we had coming back, these 4 gentlemen and a lot of good, hardworking seniors, that this could be an achievable goal for us. And they put their nose to the grindstone, got the work done, and here we are.
Yesterday you were saying this team's just special. Obviously appreciative of all your teams, but what do you think it is that makes this team so different, so bonded, and obviously got you a state championship today?
They love each other. They play for each other. I mean, they're a tight-knit group. To a man, they'll tell you that. And when you don't play for yourself and you play for your brother, you have that extra edge, and that's what these guys did. They played for their school. They played for their brothers. They played for this team, this program. They never worried about their stat line or, who was getting all the praise or glory. They just worked as a team, and that's what makes this a particularly special group for me.
Jacob, talk a little bit about the offense. You essentially scored on your first 4 possessions minus the kneel down. You were able to move the ball. Talk about that.
We had a really good week of practice. Coach Inches, Coach Rockers, and the whole offensive coaching staff, they worked hard on the scouting report all weekend. And then, we just grinded out all week long, and we knew this is our final game as seniors. we all knew we had to get done, and offense just clicked tonight,
And Jacob, after this spring, when you saw that senior class not get to complete their athletic careers, you know, in baseball and track, whatever it might have been, and the uncertainty with this summer, I mean, how did you guys approach this season, and does that make this even more special?
yeah, it makes it more special because, you know, Coach would just preach. He goes, our first game was St. Lutheran St. Charles, and he was like, you know, this could be our only game. And then our next week, second week, he was like, you guys never know, play your hearts out every single week, and we just played our hearts out every single week. Didn't know what could happen when we wake up the next morning if COVID cancels the season, so we just worked our hearts out, and look where we're state champs.
You know, you were pretty visibly audible, I mean, just like really pumped up throughout the game, but especially after that last play, you know, taking a knee and just saying, hey, we're state champions. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows that's the greatest playing football for offense. You know, we won the ball game. It was just a great feeling. You know, because we worked so hard. The coaches worked so hard. 4 days in the summer, waking up early, conditioning in the hot summer turf, all the hard work we put in all season long. You know, it was just a special moment. I dreamed of since I was a little kid. I'm pretty sure we all did too. I've dreamed of this.
Ethan, on that 4th and 2 play, so you know you got the stop on it, 28. What were you looking for? What were y'all looking for defensively on that play?
Are you talking about Smithville?
No,
Or are you
the
talking
one
about-
here, the one down here. You stopped on 4th and 2.
Oh, we're
That too.
my
That
bad, my
was-
bad.
That was a good problem.
Yeah, we're looking every time we go out there on defense. We're looking to get a stop, and we're looking to get the ball in our offense hands because we know how powerful they are. And we know that they have the potential to score on every play. So yeah, our goal on defense is get stops, keep their offense off the field, and keep ours on it.
Was that pass deflected at the line of scrimmage, or was it just a low throw on that play?
I couldn't see.
It was just a low throw.
Okay.
Are you surprised they went for that, Coach? On their own 28, there's still a lot of time left.
We thought they might punt.
Oh, no.
We thought they might punt, but I think their thought was kind of like what our thought is. We went for a lot of 4th downs today. This was kind of an offensive game.
Yeah.
And so they didn't want to give it back to us, and they thought that, you know, keeping that drive alive was the most important thing for them to do deep in their territory, and we were able to get the stop and get points after that.
You know, Jacob mentioned offense wins it. Does defense wins championships? What do you guys think it is?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You know, I did kind of want to go, you know, along with that narrative of defense wins championships. Like, you guys played your hearts out against Smithville. I mean, some major stops against them just to give your offense a shot to come back down the field and score within 2 minutes. Same thing applied here. You know, you enter the 4th quarter, all the pressure in the world to make sure that they don't come back. What was that like as a defense? I mean, for either of you, really.
It was fun. It was incredible. My goal is to honestly play as least amount of snaps as I can. The more offense is out there, the better chance we have for winning. The more time I spend on the sideline, the more chance our offense has to score.
I did see you were the first person, you know, over there, you know, shaking hands with the other team, just basically, you know, telling them, what were you saying to them?
They were a good football team. They deserved it as much as we did. I think we just wanted it more. We've been talking about this since we were in 5th grade. We wanted to win a state championship together, and I think we pulled it off.
Dill, do you think the last 2 weeks, the way the games ended, helped you all tonight to finish this one off too?
Yeah, because in the regular season, you know, us starters would be done by halftime, 3rd quarter. But like this whole playoff season, you know, it's been a 4th quarter grind, dogfight. And that's what we like in these football games, you know, it's just playing with your brothers out there to the last whistle, you know, getting that chance to get that victory. And from the O-line, D-line, I mean, every time we work so hard at every practice, you know, and we keep everything, and we all do our different parts, you know, and all works together. And you just got to love some nitty-gritty football. I mean, it just gets down to the trenches, and then everywhere else, you just got to work hard for everything.
Did you all anticipate this game being more of a 4-down game instead of 3 downs and maybe a punt?
We had that offensive mindset tonight, you know, with a lot of respect for their offense. You know, when we're in 3rd down, and I kept telling Zach Rockers, our offensive coordinator, you got 2 downs. You got 2 downs. And we had that 4-down mentality, and they did as well. And I think that's just not wanting their offense to continue to get back up. And you're gonna win a game like this by scoring as many points as you possibly can. And we believe in our offense, we believe in our defense, and if we don't make those things, we know our defense is gonna go out and play well. If we do make them, we know we continue drives and we're gonna get that ball in the end zone.
You did have one of those fourth down plays that, I think you guys were two for two, before that, and then you didn't convert on that fourth down, they came right back down the field, and then they took the lead.
Yeah.
How were you feeling after they took the lead?
Well, we knew that we'd get the ball back and we have to go down and seize the lead again. You know, that's playoff football. You know, that's what it's all about.
Coach, thank you. Guys, great job.
All right, thank you guys very much.
I didn't take the break either, so it's-